My name is Pat Benson. This is my wife Connie. We attend the Crossing in Hannibal. We attend there with our daughter Kylie and son-in-law Tyler and our new grandson Waylon, who is just a few months old and is the absolute joy of our life.
What we love about the Crossing is the baptisms there. In fact, our daughter, she always leans over and she'll say, "This is my favorite part," because there's baptisms every week. And I mean, that tells me we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
We're also very involved in ministries outside of the Crossing, so we thought. Then once we became part of the Crossing, we found out that especially one of the ministries called the F&C Academy in Kampala, Africa, it's a ministry that the Crossing has supported from the very beginning, which we have been involved in from the very beginning. And right before we were to make our commitment for Wreck the Roof, we were making my first trip to Africa, Connie's second. And the thing that Connie told me, when you get over there and you step foot on African soil for the first time, you'll never be the same. And when we came back from Africa, literally the next week, I believe it was, we were filling out our commitment card. And I think God had that in the perfect timing for us, to show us how blessed we are.
I looked at our house and it's like, oh my goodness, I need to be, I have too much. And, I'm a joyful person, I have Christ in me, but I'm thinking back to those kids. They didn't have a toy to play with. They may have a can to kick across the ground to play with. Nothing, and they had the joy of Jesus beyond.
A big part of what we think Wreck the Roof is all about, just, when someone gives $1, they don't always know where it goes, but to truly see firsthand that those dollars traveled literally all the way across the world to a mission that we've been involved with for many years it just was great, because it just spoke volumes for what the Crossing is all about. Watching the sermon a couple weeks ago during one of the videos, it just really hit me, and I went home and told Connie that day, I said, we need to raise the amount that we're giving. We believe that it's not just about 10%. We need to give as we are given to. One thing that Connie and I had a conversation about recently, and she really kind of really made me open my eyes. I made a statement one time that I gave sacrificially. And she said, well, we've never really given sacrificially. And I think when I personally stepped foot on African soil for the first time, I truly understood what she was saying. And as much as we talk about missions throughout the world, we also don't ever want to forget the missions we have right here at home. We have missions are next door to us. We have missions across the street from us, and we have missions across the ocean. But the Crossing truly understands what missions is all about.
I think Wreck the Roof, this is just the tip of the iceberg for us personally, but also for the churches.
I think for me, Wreck the Roof and what's going to come out of this, I have a farming background, and so one of the neatest things about farming is there's a seed time and there's a harvest. And I think that very much applies to our giving and our faith. And so I think that there's been so many seeds planted with Wreck the Roof, and so now we're going to get to see the harvest.